Glad you like it, man. Unlock medicine storage. Boom. Get to it, boys.
What?
Asgard and Schleiermacher says Katrin's conscious through thought is getting in the way of connecting to the World Stone. They asked me to look into sedation possibilities, though I'm not sure how that will work if they want to record conscious observations. Maybe dream imagery? I'll have Dr. Lim look into it. His thesis was on drugs that enhance dream lucidity. That might be the key.
How did you open that, Kleinix?
Coded.
Yeah, I did through the computer.
Oh.
Forced to work on the 4th of July, Hasker got a bug up his ass about these dreamers. All right, Schleiermacher and most... Oh, nice. And most of the rest of them, too. I should have known secret military project meant secretly bulldozing workers' rights. Apparently, one of the attendants has been using their off hours for recreational ketamine use. Now, all access to medicine storage has to go through me. Fantastic. This is how bureaucracies happen, people. The Ward 2 dreamer has shown signs of mild wakefulness. Mild limb movement is normal, as far as we understand what normal means for this kind of experimental sedation, but some of the team wants the sedation increased. Asgard, on the other hand, refused. Instead, he ordered Gaston's restraints to be tightened with no dosage change at all. I'm not sure I understand what the restraints are even for. Is Asgard worried Gaston might walk in his sleep? Dr. Lim has requested antidepressants for Katrin's team. I talked to Sebastian, who will understand and interviewed several of them and knows their psychological state better than anyone and received his approval. Not 10 minutes later, Asgard came into my office and asked me not to approve any medication. He said he feared the medication might negatively impact Ward 1's ability to focus, even after I assured him that it would do no such thing, at least not in the dosage I plan to prescribe. I didn't even know Dr. Harsgard was aware of the requests. He's a smart man. I can't imagine why he would be against this. In light of Brunner's death and Schleiermacher's quarantine, I feel I need to put this on record. I asked Harsgard if I could examine the bodies from Ward 1 incident. To my surprise, he refused, ordering me to seal the entire ward to avoid any possible contagion. A wise enough order, and I obeyed, but this morning several bodies were delivered to us with strict orders to keep the bags locked up and on ice. We were told they were soldiers, and that any other information was classified. I looked up their names and ranks. They don't exist. So where did the bodies come from? Oh, are those the Ratmen, maybe? I don't have enough evidence to file an official report, and given Harsgard's influence at the top, I'm afraid to do so. But I'm worried about how much he may know, or may even be engineering what has happened in the first 3 wards. Maybe I'm just writing this from my own consciousness then. I don't know. Oof. Okay.
So much lore.
The plot thickens.
We picked up the key card from that room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, here we go. Okay, another one of these areas. Commence right wall huggery. Okay, here's one of the locations. Oh. Oh my. Okay.
Just a few.
Just a few. Okay, nothing in here.
Okay.
Alas, I will never have that conversation with Schleiermacher, at least not in the manner I had hoped. The man has become unhinged, but he has definitely seen Clawbone. Notes of the late Dr. Brunner provided some insight into what happened in Ward 1. Although their dreamer had not bonded to any guardian in a proper sense, Clawbone, or something similar, was trying to speak through the dreamer to the scientists of the ward. Their minds cannot handle this contact, and it manifested as an advanced form of nihilism that led to the deaths of many. Why have I not been affected in this way? Perhaps because I've read the runes, I've seen Clawbone's society, a vision of what ours could be, or perhaps I have not been affected for the same reason I alone seem to be able to decipher the runes. Cessation is equality, serenity among ashes. These words were in Dr. Brunner's final notes. He interpreted them existentially, based on the Darwinian assumption that survival is ultimate goal, and cessation therefore is evil. It drove him insane. But that is not how I read these words at all. The incident makes one thing, at least, very clear. When we have perfected the Dreamers, when we finally speak with Clawbone, I must be the one to speak to him.
I opened the shortcut back to the checkpoint.
Great. Okay, so I guess it's time to pop these, huh? Here we go. Let's do it.
Let's wait. Let's wait.
Nope.
Oh.
Doing it live. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh, yeah.
I'm in trouble.
I got faith in you, Kleinix. You got it.
Oh! Wow. Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Don't mess around.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys going for today?
Watch my back.
No, they're in the corner.
The one in the corner.
And my skulls don't like berries.
If I can lure him around.
We're both down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, behind you!
Oh, we're good, boys. We're good.
Not all you got. Hang on. We did it.
I am out of healing. You pop him up. Ooh, a loot room.
Wow.
Hell yeah, boys.
By the way, my skulls are killing them, even though we cannot attack them.
Got us a fuse. Okay.
Maybe let's stay here.
So
and
you guys
go
stay here.
press the button
Exactly.
again.
Stay here and just unload on that middle one. Your skulls are silly. You got silly skulls.
The funny part is they do damage to them.
Even weirder. Are you guys ready? 3,
Yep.
2, go. Beautiful.
Pop it again and we'll get the next one.
Hey, good call.
I don't. Oh yeah, we need to.
Have a good one, Kevin. See you later, bud.
Oh, not a good idea. There's one coming, Barry.
The best idea. Do it live, boys. Piscatica. No, you pushed a button. You pushed a button. Piscatica pushed a button.
Done.
Oh, okay. Don't get hit from them.
Well, yeah, they are basically one shots.
Yeah, they hit hard. Oh, I got some trade points to spend. Yeah, boys. Let's
There.
see. Yeah.
See here.
Okay. June 24th. Hey, day before my birthday. Based on the lack of response, I assume this computer is used for logging purposes rather than communication. That's unfortunate. I've been down here for 3 days with no contact, so I may as well log my own report. I was part of a fire team sent to clear hostiles from the lower levels. We encountered heavy resistance and were forced to retreat. In doing so, I got separated from my team and took shelter here. Unfortunately, now the door won't budge. I'm trapped. There's plenty of food, so survival shouldn't be a problem. I expect they'll find me after the invasion has been contained. Until then, I'll continue working at the door, listening for signs of activity and maintaining a state of readiness. Private Torres out. To be honest, the date of this report is just a guess. I've slept 5 times since the last log, but I have no way of knowing how much time has actually passed. I haven't heard any activity outside the door. I spent most of my time keeping in shape and investigating my surroundings. It looks like they mixed drugs for the Dreamers in here. I also found a fuse abandoned behind a cabinet. It appears functional and may even be the reason the door won't work. But I've been unable to find any circuit breakers that need it. I'll keep looking. That's all I have to report, I guess. I'm safe for now. I'm grateful, but I hope they find me soon. I'm getting antsy. For someone to talk to. I've lost track of the date. Sorry, I'm certain I'm staying awake longer than normal. Probably sleeping longer too. Who knows? I heard noises outside today. Howling and gunfire. I slammed on the door, shouting as loud as I could, but no one came. Then the screaming started. It got real quiet after that. Still safe, I guess, but I might be stuck here longer than I thought. I have no idea how much time has passed. I'm basically just typing this thing for something to do. No one's come. It's just completely quiet outside the door. Jerry thinks they forgot about us, or maybe they're all dead. The roots in here are growing faster. I can't see them growing or anything. I just swear they're getting bigger. I'm kind of scared to go near them. Still got food and Jerry, so that's something. At least I'm not alone. Jerry? Wait, what? I think I'm starting to go nuts. We're running out of ways to pass the time. We've played scavenger hunts, Mad Libs, charades, hide and seek. It's totally unfair how good Jerry is at that one. I even taught Jerry the drum line to I Can See for Miles, but that got old after the 13th repetition. Jerry thinks we should try some of the drugs in here. I told him he's crazy. Who knows what that would do to us? Heard some new noises outside. Growling, chittering, maybe even speaking? That's the rat guys. Couldn't make out any words, though. There was some scratching at the door. I banged on it and yelled, why the hell not, right? Open is open, even if I have to fight my way out. But whoever was out there went away. That was like 7 sleeps ago. Hell, maybe I hallucinated it. I miss other people. Poked at the roots today. Thought I saw something glowing underneath, so I got a scalpel and cut into them. I didn't get very far. They wouldn't stop screaming. I shouldn't be surprised. Same thing happened with the walls the other day. Stopped counting sleeps after like 40, or was it 60? Don't much matter. Starting on the drugs today. We'll go easy at first. Maybe that Gaston's cocktail or whatever mentioned in the earlier logs. Dream lucidity sounds like a gas. And that's the last log. Dr. Simpkins suggests that the Dreamer Gaston's breakdown can be at least partially attributed to the solution he was given. Before more Dreamers are connected, we'll need to test several different compounds, decreasing the amount of galantamine as much as we can without losing dream lucidity. Please advise Dr. Hasgard that all Dreamer experiments should be put on hold until we find the appropriate values. I would also like to note again that I found Weissenkoff's reactor code, this time penciled onto the ceiling above this workstation. Someone needs to confront him about this. If there had been a security inspection, we all could have had our clearances revoked. I talked to Weissenkoff a few weeks ago, and I haven't seen any codes since. Either he took the hint and actually memorized the damn thing, or he's hidden it in his office somewhere. Okay. Upon further investigation of the Ward 1 problem, I believe the methane and oxycane levels were unbalanced, leading to the electrical fields far beyond the normal range. Dr. Harsgard agreed that the correct balance must be found before reconnecting Ward 4. However, he also asked me to look into what would it take to increase the field range even further. He assured me it was strictly scientific, and that whatever cocktail I came up with would never be used on human subjects. But why do it then? Do you have an ethics committee I can discuss this with? No. This is Private Benjamin Torres. I'm trapped alone inside of the medical lab facility in the lower levels of Ward Prime. If anyone can read this, please send us assistance immediately. So Jerry was just him going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the other room empty?
There's an audio tape in
Nice,
it, a
great.
tome book, and a consumable pickup.
Cool. So there was a book?
We got the other two. Yeah, the tome book.
Oh, tome book. Okay.
We got a Eric Harsgard, April 10th, 1964. I am leaving for Ward 13. The experiments of Ward Prime have proven informative, but we are exploring more promising avenues in the other wards. Starting with subject 2409. Dr. Itzaso says the Dreamer has successfully connected, the first of our Dreamers to do so, and his vitals are stable. Let us see what he sees. From Ward 13, I will also be able to visit the rooms more easily. I learn more every time I investigate them. Even reading the same passages over again, I see connotations and meanings I did not notice before, as if the text were speaking directly to my mind.
Sounds more and more crazy every time we hear him, doesn't
We will
it?
continue the Dreamer projects, tuning them, perfecting them, until one day I can connect a Dreamer to Clawbone himself. I can feel him, waiting on the edge of perception. He whispers to me, touches my dreams. I must speak with him. He has the answers we need. If we can but find that one crucial connection. Immortality, equality, cessation, serenity. Soon, we'll have it all.
Old Canuck, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Woo! Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done in here. Is there any place we haven't been into down here yet? We gotta hit the waypoint, man. I'm out of heals.
Yeah, I think we've done everything. The only thing left to do now is use the fuse, and we all need rearm.
Yep.
Oh, we can go this way. Because we unlocked the medical bay door.
Where did the ping go, Barry?
I pinged the shortcut.
Oh wait, am I going
We
the wrong
are
way?
already out.
I think I'm going to the main bay. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
going the right way.
I went to the checkpoint,
Oh, cool. Okay.
but I went via the shortcut. You guys went the long way round.
Aha. Mm-hmm. Did Cohh get the hidden gun? We have not gotten any guns yet. No, not yet. If you
What
know of a
hidden
gun location that we can get to that we have missed, would love to know. No, we have not found
I'm
any gun yet.
interested.
Okay, let's go put this fuse in.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, dude, there's been a lot of content in this DLC so far. This has been cool. This has been really cool. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I want to check the observation room real quick and see if we can look into those computers yet. And then we'll
Oh,
go do the
yeah.
fuse.
Wait, this computer
This
doesn't
computer's
have
off.
energy yet.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the power's not on in the main bay. So, Cohh,
Well, maybe.
would you describe this as Dark Souls meets Hellgate London? In some ways. Yeah, in some ways. It's kind of a
If
good way to say
the
it.
power's not on, I can throw the fuse in.
Yeah, but maybe it starts a fight or something.
Yeah, we should probably all be there when we do the fuse.
The fuse has Terry written into it.
Wait,
Do what now?
Terry
Oh,
or
no,
Jerry?
sorry. It says Jerry. I
Oh.
didn't see the bottom of the J.
Oh.
Oh, the fuse does?
The fuse.
Yeah.
named the fuse
someone's
Jerry?
actually yeah. You come look where I've put it in the wall. You can still see it says Jerry.
Oh,
on it.
that's funny. Oh, that the fuse was Jerry. Oh my lord. Okay.
Ooh, energy. Computer toy.
Okay, I see lights out here. Were those on before?
Nope.
Nope.
Uh-huh. Is this computer on now?
And
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we can unlock the blast door. Before we do that, let's check the observatory computer. So now we can go into the blast door area. That's good.
do we want to?
Side office on the main floor. Go and explore it now that you have the power on. Okay. Thank you. Log. The situation worsens outside, and the general has requested my help in stemming the tide of this infection. Very well. While waiting a specimen for my displacement experiments, I have run some tests on the small pieces of crystals in an attempt to safely destroy them. I believe aggressive harmonics might do the trick, not only shattering the crystal but also disrupting the coupling between the torsion and Dirac spinors, thus crumbling the Einstein-Rosen bridge. External pressure means I don't have as much preparation time as I would like before conducting field tests. The fools want results, well then I shall give them some. Ward Prime has already been fully compromised. It should be an ideal location for this test. Whatever the outcome, it will prove most informative. Dr. Leto Postolakis. Success. The harmonic frequencies allowed the formation of a gravitational singularity, resulting in the spectacular collapse of both the crystal and much of the surrounding structure. Unfortunately, more work needs to be done before attempting to destroy the other crystals. The General will no doubt whine about the damage and potential loss of life should we extend this procedure to other wards. Those particular gripes are irrelevant, however. We are already at the drastic measures phase. At this point, any loss of life is worth it to contain the infection. No, the real reason we cannot proceed is what the crystal left behind. I'd hypothesized that the crystal would be shattered into glitter or vaporized entirely, but neither was the case. At the center of the singularity where the crystal once stood, there is now what I believe to be a stable, possibly traversable Lorentzian wormhole. Unfortunately, it was too risky to get a closer look so soon after the field test. I need more time to determine the nature of this anomaly and the new dangers it may present. Until those dangers have been properly assessed, I'm unwilling to move forward with the destruction of other crystals, lest we make things even worse than they are. For now, my time is best served back in my lab. I must better understand the nature and utilization of the crystals so that I can return the conundrum of destruction better equipped. My lab work may also help us in other ways. Ah, there's so much to learn. If only I could duplicate myself. Wait, was that it? I think that was it, right? Let's double check. Yeah, okay. Oh, we still need to break the dude's code. That's right. Lombo Brian, if you use the reset orb, all your traits go to 0 and you can free up some trait points in the traits you don't use. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't think I need the scrapper trait anymore. I could dump that into something more useful. I'll do that
We always
before we go in the next area.
We got 2 computers and a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
2
make
computers
a
and a
screenshot.
puzzle.
And a
Screenshot.
puzzle.
I love puzzles. All right, let's do this computer first. Okay, file detected. Deletion note. Apparently I'm not allowed to store security codes in this machine. Fine. Security risk. Once again, I'm told that my methods to remember security codes are improper and unsafe. I don't see what the risk is. Ward Prime is locked down tighter than my mother-in-law's approval of me. Even if someone could get in here, what? They're going to associate some random number they find on the walls with the storage room in my office? Right. It's absurd to expect us to remember a new code every 60 days. I have quite enough to remember, thank you. This is untenable. I need to figure out some other solution.
Wait. What was it with the random number?
Oh, we don't know yet. We're getting to it. I'm taking a lot of heat for what happened in Ward 1, as if I could have prevented it. That's not my job, people. I interview subjects, record data, study trends, and sure, I try to help people if I can. But in all my career, I've never seen anything like what happened to Brunner and Schleiermacher. Both of them suffered from some extreme form of depression, obviously, but there was nothing in our sessions to suggest this. At least Schleiermacher's alive. I can't wait to see what he has to say now. Finally figured out a system to remember the storage room code. I can't write it down here, obviously, but it's a little complex. I got some help from my brother-in-law, the mathematician. So I'll take some notes to myself. The code only uses digits from 1 to 5, right? So if I assign a 2-digit code to each letter of the alphabet, then I only have to remember the 3 letters instead of a random 6-digit number. Then I just need to remember which letters represent the current code. My brother-in-law suggested I use mnemonics to make words, but then I'm still memorizing a new code every 2 months. I have a better idea, and it means I can't play my crossword game anymore, but nobody around here ever play with me anyway. Okay, there's that. We'll do that in a second. Note to self, ensure that Schleiermacher's straitjacket is secure before leaving him alone. I'm fairly certain he's no longer a contagion risk, but he's still a danger to himself and others. Also remind the staff not to speak to him without authorization. Several instances seeming innocuous conversation have driven Schleiermacher, or has happened today, an attendant, to near suicidal depression. They've locked everything down in the World Stone level and below. They say the incursion has been contained, but I've been interviewing survivors. Contained isn't how they describe it at all. Talk to Commander Neville about what's going on there. They say we have less than 24 hours to pack up and leave before they employ emergency military measures. Is this for real? What the hell? They've been squads of Marine down there for days. They said they had it contained. I'm not sure what to do with this information. I have several years worth of case interviews that will take me days to carry out. They don't expect me to abandon all that data, do they? This is Sebastian Wiesenkoff, the new head of psychology at Ward Prime. I've been brought on because of some scientists have reported unusual depression and anxiety. Not exactly what I thought I'd be doing for the government, but at least I get an office. Dreamers in Ward 2 committed several murders last night, then took his own life. I don't even know how they could become conscious. Several surviving witnesses are now under my auspices, and Neville is breathing down my neck to understand what happened. Looks like I have my work cut out for me. Schleiermacher's been behaving strangely the last couple days, more than usual, I mean, and I haven't received any communication back from the other wards. What is going on? Okay, before we do this password, let's check this computer too. Sato. This is Dr. Enji Sato of Ward Prime. Dr. Hasgard has brought me on to keep tabs on Dreamer's health. However, I get the feeling that he expects mortalities of some kind. Why else bring a pathologist aboard? I guess we'll see. Dr. Wiesenkoff has been scribbling security codes on the walls again, this time the chemistry lab. I've been asked to confront him about it before all the clearances get revoked. I want to report him, but I suppose this is the more respectful approach. Figured out Wiesenkoff's trick to remembering a security code. I admit it's clever. 3 letters rather than 6 numbers, but does he really think it will pass the security inspection? Anyone familiar with the storage room and the alphabet can figure it out. I did. I suppose I was looking for him to do something like this. How hard is it to remember a simple code? Part of me wants to report it, but then I'd have to explain his ridiculous system. Let's see if anyone else catches it first. A murder-suicide in Ward 2. I'm not so paranoid to think Harsgard expected this, but it is interesting how useful my expertise has suddenly become. Initial investigations reveal nothing out of the ordinary except in the dreamer himself. Oh, this is the fibrous membrane. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Hasgard has asked me to investigate the bodies extracted from Ward 1. After reviewing the particulars of the incident, I have asked to work in quarantine in case there is still underlying risk to myself or the ward. Commander Neville has arranged an off-site lab inside an old farmhouse. Anyone reading this entry, I will likely be unavailable for days at a time. If you need me, please contact Commander Neville or Dr. Wiesenkoff. Ward 16 has gone quiet. I've been trying to contact Dr. Harsgard for days now regarding the strange behavior of one of the dreamers, but I can't get in touch with him. I wonder if Weisskopf has heard anything. Okay. So looking at this.
Sorry, I was in there.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, or 2. Might be 2, 4.
Did you say it was a 6-digit or a 3-digit?
It's 6-digit.
code?
So
Then
A, B, C,
it's
3 and 1. I don't know if it's left or right though. So 4, 2 is the
Yeah.
first pair. We'll go left to right to start it with. So A, B, C. Well, C is going to be. We'll do 1, 3 for C. C equals 1, 3. Then A, B, C.
I mathed out the combinations whilst you were reading law.
Okay. And then U. 5, 1. Okay. 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1.
No, it's ICU. So you want I first, which is 42.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you. I just did C first because it was first. 2, 4, 1, 3, 5.
5-1.
There we go. Cool.
Ooh, purple.
A machine pistol? Plus
Ooh.
7. Damn, I was hoping for a main
Oh,
gun.
it's
Small caliber, fully automatic pistol with a medium magazine capacity, incredibly fast rate of fire, and high recoil, effective at mid-range with controlled bursts.
Oh. I like this gun.
Yeah? Whoa. That's pretty quick.
A pistol.
Okay.
That's my new gun.
Orb of Undoing.
I wonder how well that's going to upgrade, because it's already at plus 10 with only 16 damage.
Well, my other gun is at plus 16 and it only has 18 damage, so...
Well, my plus 16 Magnum revolver is 169 damage, but of course it's only a magazine of 6.
Yeah. And I mostly need fast attack, so my mods charge up faster.
Yeah.
So... By the way, random side note, the ceiling has a heartbeat.
You okay?
If you look at the ceiling, look at the ceiling.
I will in 1 second. Let's see, what else do I want to max? Maybe... Stamina regen could be good. Damage to armor could be good. Oh, range damage. There we go. Elemental resistance could be good.
Yeah, revive speed.
Revive speed for you? Yeah. Keeper's Blessing. Put 1 point in teamwork.
Before doing the next bit, do you want to nip back to home to upgrade that new gun?
Button. Sure.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the ceiling. Takes a second. See?
What are we looking at, bro?
It's here. In here, you can clear it. It's here. Come in here, Cohh. You can see it here better. Like, look at the color.
Oh yeah, look at that. It kind of pulses in and out.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy. No me gusta. Hey Barry, you know, we can just go through to the next area. I'm sure there's going to be a checkpoint to the next area. Want to do that? Then we can just go right back there.
Up to you.
Let's do it.
I have a feeling there's a boss fight coming.
You think so? Okay. Okay. Let's do it here then. Let's do it here. Maybe you're right.